Welcome to Precipice, where we learn the channel where we learn how to live life at the edge without falling off the cliff. My name is Adetutu Ijoshe, and I am your host on this channel. This is the third video, and we've learned a lot in the last two. I am a business and wellness coach, advisor, speaker, author, amongst the many hats that I wear. The first video we gave us an idea of what this whole channel is all about. So if you haven't listened to that, at the end, after you listen to this video, please go back. You would, from the playlist, select the first video. The second video went a step further, starting with the first thing we'll be talking about, which is global warming, climate change. It's all interchangeable. And both are as a result of human adventurism in space. Like we learned the last time, the environment here on the Earth is controlled by the environment in space. That is how our Maker has coded things and has kept that environment way far away from us, so that we would not create a lot of confusion for ourselves. And the thing too that we need to remember because of that is that we're not supposed to be going up. The chemicals, the fuel and everything that comes off as the crafts go up and stay there are not supposed to be there. They're only supposed to be here on the Earth. So consequently, they're toxic to that environment. And if that environment is toxic, the environment that it controls will also be affected. And the manual that is given to us by our Maker God, which we call the scripture, actually tells us that the sun controls the day, the moon controls the night, and the activities of the sun and the moon controls the seasons and night and day. So the weather is directly controlled by the activities of the sun and moon. So which means anything we do in space would always affect our weather, because they would react. Like one thing, the reason why humans have been going to space is because the human mind finds it difficult to accept that it is a coded being belonging to someone. The human mind tries to believe that it is the all in all, but that is not the truth. The truth is that we have a Maker, God, but He has given us a free will. He has also given us the code and told us and given us information and given us consequences for all of our actions. He's told us the way the code is written. Because unbeknownst to many people, or maybe not wanting to accept it, the nature is a gigantic computer, as we were told last video. And like any other coded system, everything about it is cast in stone and as coded by our Maker. All we do is we make our choices, but the consequences of our choices are already baked in. It's cast in stone. There are some things we're able to reverse, to undo. There are things we can't. There are consequences of everything. And like any coded system, anybody that knows everything about codes knows that before a coded system can actually even run, it must have a beginning and it must have an end. It must be going towards a process or a product or an object. It must have something it's going to achieve. And everything that it would meet along the way, must be coded in to ensure that it arrives at that end. It's like going through a manufacturing plant. You have a product at the end or something, but it must be going towards something. And if the system hits anything that is not pre-coded into pre-added into the code, it would stop and spin on its wheels and crash, would not be able to go forward because it would not know what to do, and it would have to be fixed. So that tells us that there's no activity, there's no decisions that we can make that is not already provided for. We just make our decisions and the consequences kick in. We'll learn more about that next time. We'll go on because I promise that these videos will not be more than 5 minutes. To learn more about what we are talking about, I have provided tools. So scroll down, you will see all the tools and you can learn more. And go ahead of us, because there's so much to know. We can't in this channel even scratch the surface. All we're going to do is try and help us to be able to take decisions that ensure that we don't fall off the cliff, even if everything is going over. We can each be a Noah. So if you like what you've heard, like us, subscribe, get others to come on board. And until next time, here's to your success as you navigate life at the edge without falling off the cliff. Bye-bye.